Hello and welcome to the Connecting SAP Business One with SAP Analytics Cloud session. Today we are going to show how we can create a live connection between SAP Analytics Cloud and SAP Business One using HANA CORS CORS. So first we will have to import the INA package, and to do so all you have to do is go to the HANA Studio, and I have it open here. So go to File and Import. And here we're going to select under the SAP HANA content importing of a delivery unit. Click on next. Select the system and the user that is logged into the system. And in this case, I'm going to select my system, or you can use the B1 admin, or if you have any other type of user. And then in the drop down here under the server, you can select the delivery unit that we would like to bring in, which is going to be our INA package, and it's going to be under the auto content AHCO, which is going to be here, auto content HCO INA service, and then click finish, and this is running and done. Next we will need to add a role to our user to this specific imported package. To do so, we go to security, users. Let's open my B1 admin user, and I'm going to add a role, and here we need to add the INA-user. So let's search here for INA, and as you can see I have two, and I will add this one, which is going to be the SAP BC INA service version 2 user role of INA_user. Select that, click OK, and then we click on deploy. Next we'll have to change the access role for the INA service. In order to do so, we going to change the mode of our HANA Studio to developer mode. So click on the perspective of developer, which I already have here a shortcut. If not, you can always click on the open perspective and then select from the selection here the HANA development perspective. Then we will search for our package in the repositories. Go to B1 admin. Can go under my workspace, SAP BC INA service version 2, and here you see that you have the XAccess file. So let's open that, and now all I have to do is to modify the content of this file to include or to enable the service authorization for the user. So to do so, all I have to do is to take this text, and I have here already the text prepared beforehand, and you can paste it here. And now don't forget to save and deploy and activate. And if you get a conflicting message, all you have to do is just right click and then select resolve with, and in my case with my local version. So this will resolve it with my local version. You can right click and activate. So now we should have the x-axis deployed and configured correctly. Okay, last thing before we actually going to create a connection, we have to try to connect to our Access engine by going to the URL as follows. So let's open our browser. And the URL for the Access engine is https:// your HANA server URL, which is in my case as follows, and port number 4300. And you're going to get a message of that the connection is not private. So click on advanced and proceed, and that's it. So now I have the connection checked, and it seems to be working. Next will be to add the connection to the system within your Analytics Cloud account. So let's open my browser here and go to my Analytics Cloud login. And this is the home screen or home area. Here we can go to my connections. And you can add a new connection, live data connection to SAP HANA. Let's call this my SAP 92 CORS and select the type of direct. Screen bigger and specify the host. In my case, going to be my server, the HANA server, which is this one. The port number is 4300. Language in my case is English, and the credential is going to be my credentials for my system, which is the user B1 admin and the password. Okay, and if the credentials are correct, you have now a new connection. You can see here my SAP 92 CORS. Now we can actually use that when we create models or we create stories. So let's first of all create a model using this specific connection. So let's create a model, use the data source, select the live data connection, specify the connection, and be SAP HANA. Connection name is going to be my 92 CORS, and you can search for any type of view that you already have that you want to reuse here and connect to it. So let's search for my sales analysis. You can see I have a bunch of views here already exposed, and let's select one that is my demo US. For example, my sales analysis query, and you can call it a different name. So in my case, it's going to be my MM_sales analysis. Okay. Okay, so now I have my new model created. You can see here all the measures that are available from the model and all the dimensions. Don't forget to save. And now we can create a new story. You can easily create a new one, an empty one, or you can use an existing one of the templates that are existing within SAP Analytics Cloud. So let's maybe open the best run bike template. And of course we can modify everything you would like here. But let's add maybe a new simple responsive page. And let's add a chart. Now first you have to select which type of models you want to use or data source you want to use. And in my case, it's going to be my sales analysis that we just created, the 92. So let's search for sales analysis. And what I have to do now is to define the measure. And let's select my net sales amount and define one of the dimensions and more than one. You want to have the business partner, code and name. That's it. So pretty much done. You see that we have now a new connection, live connection between SAP Analytics Cloud and my SAP Business One system using CORS service. Thank you.